everyone, it's Sam here. So today I'm going to use my wonderful wipers die set with the latest Changing Faces collection. So this was my very first collection that I launched 4 years ago. And this is the wonderful wipers collection, and I'm using the 5x7. There's loads of tutorials using this in the last 4 years. I've used it a lot. It's like I said, it's one of those timeless die sets. So I've already gone ahead and cut everything. So in the set, you've got all your dies there. You also get a really nice sentiment, which is this one here. It's your special day, but I'm not going to use that today. I was going to make it a birthday card, but then I thought it'd be really nice as like a new home card. But that's how the sentiment here, that's how it looks. I just popped it on some foam and I added the accent glaze over the top of it. So I will keep that for another card. So you get your main die here. You want to cut that twice and it's got the score lines that you need. And then you've got all your mats and layers. These two here I've just cut in a blue colour. And then you've also got your mechanism. So this one here you want to cut. You can use acetate or cardstock. I've used acetate and I tend to always use acetate. You'll see there's a little score line in the bottom corner there. And I've just popped some double-sided tape over that corner, okay? This is a construction weight as well. It's like a 240 micron acetate. If you want to have your sentiment popping up rather than I'm going to be having the face, this is how it looks. This is just, I keep these little kind of prototypes. They're just easy to show it all. You can see the sentiment there again as well. You can have your speech bubbles. You might want another little funny message popping out the top rather than, like I said, in my case, I'm going to have the head popping out. So get all of your pieces cut and ready. The construction is very easy. I'm also then going to be using it with the Feeling Happy Changing Faces set. And I've already made the cute little guy here sticking his tongue out. So that's just following this one. Really easy to build. You've got your two main head shapes. So you've got this one and this one. So just cut him and then, yeah, any colours you like really. You've got all the different hair. They all mix and match. They mix and match across the two sets as well. But there's the hair. And then you get your 3 plates which have the different faces on. Got your beard there as well. And the hands. So you want to cut that one. But there's your 3 plates with the faces, and you can kind of make out the faces on them. I've laid them out so you can see. So that's the one I've used there with the tongue. So just cut it in all different colours that you want, or cut it all in white and then just colour the pieces in. But you can see that I've kept this one quite simple with his black hair, and then all the rest was easy to kind of match up. They're the other 2 there as well. With the hands, cut them in cream, and that's a cream colour as well. And then I just used the tattered rose to go over to give you the detail there. And I used a very, very light brush of Vintage Photo as well. And that's what I've done around his face, just to add a bit of warmth to it. From the icon set here, I've used the bench. I've used the tree. So all these at the bottom are Stampin' dies. All these at the top are just your dies. And then I've just cut and coloured a variety of the flowers here as well. So I'm just going to build a little garden scene. And that is all going to be with on a backdrop of the wooden fence embossing folder. I love these. I've got the brick wall and the wooden fence. I've done them in 8x8, so then they're going to work across those bigger cards. But whether you're doing 5x7, 6x6, it's going to fit. What I've done with this one is I've used that matte layer and cut it in the blue, and then I've just trimmed down the fence, and I've gone right in and trimmed all this detail. Now you don't have to do it like that if you don't want to, but I wanted it to look like the blue kind of sky behind. You can just die cut it and then just give it a nice brush over with your browns and, you know, your kind of wood color inks, and it's going to look just as good. But I thought I would cut into it. It was really, really easy. I just literally snipped down with my scissors and then I just snipped across there. Originally I cut it a little bit short, but I'm going to cover that little join there in a minute. But yeah, that's how I've got that look there, but you can see how cool it looks. And then the sentiment, I have already stamped this one here. Happy new home. I hope the neighbours are nice. And he's going to be popping up from the fence there. And that's from the Feeling Happy sentiment set. So this one, like I said, very, very easy to put together. So once you've cut them both, you want to fold them so you have a Z fold at the end. Again, with this one, put your Z fold. And then just flip one over, like so. And you're going to stick it like this. And you'll see there we've got that kind of movement. So I'm going to add my glue all onto the end here. And just lay that down. So make sure it lines right up. And then I'm going to add my glue on the end of this one. And again, fold that down. and close it. As you see, you've got your 5x7 card size, so that will go into your envelope like so. Okay, give that a minute to completely dry before we add the mechanism. So whilst that's still drying, I'm going to decorate the front. I'm going to add the actual mechanism and the pop-up piece right at the end. So I'm going to stick this one down on the front, and then I've got those two side panels in blue. I'll stick those down as well. So it's in the same place. This time we're just going to flip it over, and it's going to slide down into this part, and you're going to just butt it right up to that line. So exactly the same way, I'm just going to bring it down. So I've got that little bit overhanging the top again. Bring it down so it was about there. And then go to close it. Okay, happy with that. And then again, just going to take a little bit of the tape about there. I could put more tape actually on there if I wanted to, because he's covering a bit more. Again, just carefully fold it down first of all, just to check it all fits. I'll add that layer on the back there, because like I said, that's going to help keep it in place. Yay! This looks brilliant. So now his hands, look, they just, yeah, it works so much better this way. So I'm going to stick that down, and then I've got my, probably have, maybe do the bench here with the tree. Let's just see, maybe that there, then the sentiment there, and then I'm just going to build up. I might not use all those flowers, but I was going to build up the flowers around the bench, maybe a few around the top there. So I'll get it all stuck down, and then I'll show you it finished. Okay, so that is the finished card. I'm laughing because I just tested it before. I'm going to show you now, and it just makes me smile. So there's the front. I've added mats and layers to the back and just some of the leftover flowers there. It does look slightly worrying with the two hands there, but happy new home. I hope the neighbours are nice. Then he pops up. I think it's brilliant. Such a fun new home card. Absolutely love this one. So pleased, and it displays really nicely with him popped out the top there. I might add some glaze onto the nails just so they're shiny, and maybe onto some of the centres of the flowers there, but that's come together so well. Like I said, all folds down nicely. That will fit into a 5x7 envelope. Even with that little overhang, the envelopes are always made just slightly bigger. But I've got my DIY envelope playlist as well. You could even put that in a nice little gift bag envelope, and I've got tutorials for those as well. So thank you once again for watching. All of this product is available over on the Craft Stash website, which you can find by clicking here, but I'll have it individually listed below the video as well. You can make sure you're subscribed, and that way you won't miss out on any future videos, and click on the playlist here, and that will have all of the cards using the new change in faces. So there's lots of inspiration there for you. See you all again soon. Bye.